Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I have another product review. This is the Torriden Dive In Soothing Cream, and I'm going to be talking about the whole ingredient list of this formulation and what are the pros and cons and what are the red flags that you have to look out for. Not all the products that sells as soothing cream and anti-irritant and also can reduce the redness on the skin doesn't mean that all formulations are well formulated. It's just a gimmick. It's just a selling point of a product, and that is when people fall into the trap and start buying the products, and that is when it goes crazy, trending product, like viral, everyone raving about it. But is the ingredient list worth even a single penny? So this is what we're going to be talking about in this formulation, and I'm going to be breaking down all the ingredient list of this Torriden Soothing Cream. I paid 30 euros for this 100 ml of the tub. The packaging is quite nice. It does come with the seal, and this is how the product looks like. It's very interesting to see like how amazing this whole product formulation is. This product has 5 different types of hyaluronic acid. So hyaluronic acids can differ according to their molecular weights. So higher the molecular weight, it will sit on the surface and then hydrate on the surface. The lower the molecular weight gets, it will penetrate into the deeper layers of the skin and start to hydrate in the different layers of the skin. It is marketed as 5D hyaluronic acid. Now, 5D means 5 different types of hyaluronic acid with different molecular weights. It claims that when you apply it on the skin, it gives that nice cooling effect and it can help with the sunburn or redness. It also has panthenol and allantoin. Allantoin helps with the skin improvement, calming properties and soothing out the skin barrier. And it also has the blue complex, which means that it is also high in botanical extracts. And you know my opinion about botanical extracts if you've been watching my videos. I am not a big fan of botanical extracts. I like to do proper research. Even applying one single ingredient on my face, I like to do my research. I like to see what are the different ingredients in it. It does have lavender flower extract. Before I dive into the botanical extract and start revealing what is not good and what is good, so I'm going to be talking about the pros about this formulation. This formulation is high in humectants in the ingredient list and also has 5 different types of hyaluronic acid. So it's a powerful water magnet. So it's gonna give you that water retention into the skin. So there is panthenol, which is vitamin B5, which will be helping for the anti-irritation and also helping you with a proper skin barrier function, that is moisturizing it in a proper way. As it's a gel-based formula, you might think that it might be suitable for oily skin type. It also is formulated in gel-based formula so that it feels like you're applying some anti-irritation cream after the sunburn or something like that. But it does also have one comedogenic ingredient in the middle of the ingredient list, which is the seaweed extract. It also has 2 different botanical extracts, that is chamomile and turmeric, which is having anti-inflammatory properties and also soothing effect. Basically, the soothing effect comes from the chamomile, and the turmeric acts as the anti-inflammatory properties, which can maybe be useful for acne-prone skin. Now to the part, what are the red flags about this formulation? So if you look at the whole ingredient list, in the top of the ingredient list, there is witch hazel. It's in the range of 4th to 5th ingredient, which is quite high of a percentage. And also it has different botanical extracts, which can be lavender flower oil, which is high fragrance. It is not sold at a point that, oh, it is fragrance free, you can apply it on your skin and it will be useful for you. But you need to understand that when there is botanical extracts, a lot of botanical extracts, then there is a possibility that one of the botanical extract might release aroma. They do have aroma, and especially the flower extracts do have aroma, and it will have fragrance. I will show you how the texture feels like. It's like jelly, like formula, like completely gel based. So here, I don't know if you can see the texture of this. It's quite gel-like formula, and when you apply it on your skin, it does give that nice cooling effect. Yes, it does a cooling effect, but any other gel-based formula can do that, especially if it is like high in sodium hyaluronic formulation. So once it gets absorbed into the skin, it just like makes a nice dewy like finish, and it is having a little bit fragrance into its formulation. I can clearly smell it. As the product claims, yes, it does show a cooling effect onto the skin. It makes you feel like you are having that dewy like finish that every Korean people achieve. But in my opinion, it is not something that I would pay 30 euros for. I would rather go for inexpensive stuffs like Korean other brands rather than using this one, because I feel like paying 30 euros for 100 ml of bottle, which might lead to contact dermatitis in future. No, I'm not gonna do that. Negative part about this formulation is that it doesn't have different barrier strengthening ingredient for the people who have compromised skin, especially under the UV radiation. When you have this red skin under the UV radiation, you want some ingredients which are thick and which can help with the barrier repair. But this doesn't have any ingredient that can actually repair the barrier. Rather, it has hyaluronic acid, which can lead to more dryness. So it's not formulated for very dry skin types. It's just not the right stuff to be used. If you have oily or acne prone skin, I would still not recommend it, because there is one ingredient, as I mentioned, which can be comedogenic. Honestly, the seaweed extract doesn't have a lot of backed research where it says that it does have high comedogenic rating, but I will still not recommend it for majority of the skin type, because it is just not well formulated in my opinion. Adding hyaluronic acid and then gel-based ingredient doesn't make it stand out from the rest. It just makes it any other ordinary cream. And selling it for 30 euros or 27 US dollars is still a lot to pay for a company which has fragrance. See, I'm not saying that this formulation might work for a lot of people, but there are different botanical extracts which can react on the sensitive skin type. So I'm just telling that you can purchase it if you really want to, but please do a patch test and see how your skin is reacting to this formulation. If it is showing any irritation, stop using it, and then just don't continue using this product. Maybe the botanical extracts and different ingredients, the way it is formulated is just not right for you. I think this product is way overpriced for what it offers. I would rather take prescription drugs from the dermatologist to apply on the sunburn areas and soothe my skin. If you really want intense cooling effect, then I would suggest using the Avene Thermal Spring Water. That will do 100% better results than this one. It has different minerals in its formulation that can actually help to strengthen the skin barrier, and there are different papers that state that it does show improvement. So I would rather go for some research paper based product than this cream, which just claims that it improves the skin elasticity, it improves the skin hydration on their website, but not any research paper backed with this formulation. So I would not rather buy this one again ever. It's just my opinion. It was waste of money for video making purposes, you know. Why not? Disappointment. Well, this was my brutal, honest review about this formulation. If you have any questions, write down in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because it helps me as an influencer and as a YouTuber to grow. I'm gonna see you soon in another video with another formulation. So write down also in the comment section below, what formulation do you want me to review next. Thank you very much for watching again, guys. I'm gonna see you soon in another video. Take care. Bye.